milestone for the loved ones of the victims, and they gathered today at
this is
the
for
pier
the
to
police
honor
or
and
the government,
remember
whoever
the
wants
8
to fucking
lives
listen at this
lost
point.
10 years ago.
Christy Lynn Wilson.
8 names recited at the Seal Beach Pier Tuesday to remember those who lost their lives in the deadliest mass shooting in Orange County's history 10 years ago.
So all these people you see here are missing a part of them.
Bethany Webb's life forever changed on October 12, 2011. Her sister, Lara, was working at Salon Meritage, and her mom, Hattie, was getting her nails done at the salon when Scott DeCry walked in and opened fire. He was upset over a custody dispute with his ex-wife and shot and killed her, along with 7 other people.
There's a lot of heartbreak and a lot of love still. And that's what we're here for.
Webb's mom, Hattie, was critically injured but survived and shared a few words at the memorial.
I was the only one shot who survived, but I certainly was not the only survivor. There are countless survivors. Husbands, wives, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, sisters, brothers.
And colleagues like Gordon, who were able to escape the gunfire, but not the trauma.
I relive that tragic day constantly. The panic, the chaos, and the horrible scene. Watching my friends massacred, just like a movie. But it wasn't a movie. This was real life.
Following the memorial, families walked the...
All these people are fake. All these people are fake. I'm sorry. That's why I just... The wife, the shooter, crazy Scott, like, that's your breaking point. That's seriously your breaking point. The government knows what they're doing. This was part of the MKultra shit. The wife and the mother-in-law, the whole in-laws are involved. They should be charged too with murder. Everyone's a victim in this case, and it's really fucking sad, and it's disgusting. This is childhood trauma. This is a person who never got to heal fully because of adult abuse. So many fucking abuse. It's under God, people of God. My offsprings, I'm leaving you these videos because people of God are raping children in the name of God and Jesus. That we Mexicans never had a God or Jesus. It was implanted in them. Jesus, that's all they know now. Back then, long time ago, when our ancestors were here, when the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Incas, the Kumeyays, Jesus was never in our thought. We had others. We had the universe. We were one with the universe. We understood it. So therefore, when that Jesus, the colonizer thing came about, you can see the instant karma within these people, they don't know their culture, they don't know where they belong. So they work and work and work, mules. They don't produce anything. They are, they're slaves. And it's sad to see that. Like, watching Russell Means cry about the same shit that I'm seeing, and I'm crying, and watching him cry, like a grown man cry over what I'm watching, and I'm crying the same way. Like, how did it get so bad? The veterans, the military, people, why are there homeless veterans out there? Why? It shouldn't have never been that way. The people I know in military, the people I used to know in the military, they were not good people. They were not good people. They were ready to kill in high school. They just joined the military just to kill in the name of God. Why is our God any different than their God? It doesn't make sense. Why are you going to another country to kill and protect something that it's over on our land, which we should be protecting our land? We shouldn't be going over to other people's land and protecting our land. It doesn't work that way. The military all have karma on their hands. What the Pope was trying to do, he did a witchcraft. It goes back to many, many popes. True love or true whatever, someone has to take a stand for this violence. And my ancestors also have put a curse. So when I found out that and my dad has said that too, there's a family curse, So when we see 222, 2 is our family. Like, he always said that. And it's crazy because of that sweet Home is Where the Heart Is. That movie, it was like, it's sad. It's sad. Anyways, synchronicities. I'm going to talk about synchronicities about the Long Beach shooting, because when I went to the Los Alamitos city meeting, I was going to talk, and that dog, that Elvis, they have a police dog named Elvis. So when I saw him, right away I got PTSD in kids. And abuse, animal abuse. Dogs talk. So, if you're in tune with, like, all animals talk. All animals talking to they have spirit guides too. So when that comes in mixed with our spirit guides, then they won't let you talk for certain reason. They just want you to observe. So that's what happened. I just end up like taking in the moment. Like, the officer that I believe his name was Navarro. So what my ancestors are doing for me right now is they're just linking me up like an operator to certain things, because the officer also mentioned about PTSD. And there is a child involved, there is a teenager involved too. So yeah, the military, the BTK keeps popping up. The BTK killer, and okay, anyways, synchronicities. The mass shooting on October 12th, 2011. The dates, remind you, the dates have everything to do with the universe and the MKultra. It's like when you hear like it's just like a notification on your phone, and you want to check it. Like, every time you hear it, you want to automatically check it. 8 people inside the salon, and one of them in the parking lot was shot. Scott Evan Dacre, I can't say that. Scott Evans. Oh, and then then I'm gonna get you the coordinates. Okay, those are the coordinates. I believe his wife was named Michelle. My mom's name is Michelle, and her brother's name is Scott, and their last name is Evans. And then the numbers too. She was gone at the age of 48. That's grandma. The number 8 is 48 is grandmother. So when you are gone, you're not really gone. You're still here, but you're in another. You're not in human form. So these people want justice, and they are shining the light on the government. They are shining the light on the police station and the whole family court issue. This should have been prevented. This case was 100% prevented if people understood what was going on and help people. But people of God and Jesus will not help you because of their Bible. It says book of a sleeping spell. Let God handle it. Let God handle it. What are you talking about? God who? Don't you see? When someone, I've met a lot of people around Huntington Beach, and they do say that children are sinners. We were born sinners. How? What does that mean? The only sinner people that I know are people of God who keep raping people and children and gaslighting them, saying it's okay, it's not, it's you. You wanted it, it's your fault. Sex is a drug, just like gambling is a drug. It's an addiction. If you don't know how to have sex, if you can't handle yourself, then you shouldn't have had sex in the first place. A lot of people shouldn't have kids in the first place. And when they have kids, they find out money's involved. That's why a lot of people go, when you turn 18, you're going to help me around the house. You're going to pay for bills. That's all they're looking for is extra income. That's all it is. I wanted my kids, and I wanted them to stay with me forever and build off a career. And when it's time for them to leave, then they can leave. When they are ready and established everything. If they want to travel around the world and still stay with me, please. That's what I wanted you for, to tell me stories. Not to work like a slave. Not to be a sex slave either. As a medium psychic, I'm 100% against the tarot card readings online and people making money off the celebrities, alive and dead. So again, with the Britney Spears movement, I'm not part of that. I understand it, but I'm not with those people. I cannot be with those people because they are fake help. They're not real help. They just want money. They want something out of it. They don't understand, like, oh yeah, the government's really doing it. The government's behind it. Why would the government silence our voices for? Are you kidding me? Like, this ain't freedom. I haven't been happy without my kids. How can I be happy without my kids? How can I move on without my kids? I'm still alive. They're still alive, and I'm being prevented. I can't see them because of people of God and Jesus. The school system is disgusting. All these teachers union is behind my silencing and my death. And this MKultra stuff, like, it's amazing. Like, I'm right. I hope I die on my birthday. That would just be the biggest blessing that I can possibly get to my offsprings. You'll see why that is. how I came in, I'm going out. Like, the government is truly disgusting, and I want no part of it. And seeing people online keep posting shit and pretending to be happy, knowing damn well that what they did to me, and they can sleep at night, it's just like, wow. I don't want that near me. Even after I'm dead, I don't want it. So I don't know where Pan or Hermes gonna take me, but it's gonna be with my ancestors, and that's exciting because that's all I've asked for Hermes. Show me my family, showing my family, and just me walking around like in Long Beach at night. It's like I remember certain parts. It's really emotional because my dad's no longer here, but yet he's helping me with my grandmother's to understand what's going on, because it's really like, it feels like a movie. It does, but you're in it, and you hate movies. But snacking is what you do, so I don't know. My offsprings, I'm just showing you that there is life after death, that I will come back in a different form, but it's not going to be in human form. It's not going to be in human form. I don't even think it's going to be in animal form. For sure, it's elements, so we'll see where the elements take me. But within that, there are... It breaks my heart that this shooting in Seal Beach, this happened in 2011. Gosh, it feels like not that long ago. And when stuff like that happens, when things like that happens, when it doesn't feel like long ago, it means there's a message for you in there. And this one kept popping up over and over again. And knowing that this could have been prevented, it just sickening. There was another the memorial. This is why I don't believe in guns. We don't need guns, because children can't. I mean, these fucking adults that want guns, how is a child going to benefit off a gun? How's a child going to eat with a gun? Why don't we teach children how to grow food, how to farm, how to take care of themselves? Because a gun ain't going to do it. Oh, if someone comes in my house, why is someone going to come in your house in the first place? Are you scared someone's going to break in your house? What were you fucking doing for a person to come in your fucking house? Why can't the person be like, you know what? I ain't gonna go because I feel negative energy. Put something on your... If you love your God so much, put a fucking cross on your fucking door. Then they won't come in. How about that? Use your own fucking God as a weapon. Not a fucking gun. I don't need a gun. I really don't need a gun. You fucking hate my bells as is. I'll just put a fucking two blue balls bells on my door. No one's gonna fucking come. And if they do, the noise goes off. Let's see what happens next. You summon the demons. So you get what you get. Make your own protection, but it doesn't need to be guns. Yes, your thought could... It's a thought, and then it's a voice. It's out in the open. And when it's out in the open, you start getting more feedback and more encouragement, more opportunities, more motivation to do it, to actually put that thought together. And when you want people to see what you're doing, you're pretty much manifesting what you're doing. You're creating something. It's just like a movie. Cartoons no different. No, I hate Disneyland. I really do. Walt Disney also rats out the people who were also trying to sabotage him. And I'm not sure if, yeah, he did sabotage people. He was a businessman. But he knew there's certain things he did not know. He says there's certain things that he did not know that they did behind his back that upset him. He was told lies and fed lies, and so was his brother as well, because of money. Yeah, I remember when I was working for the PTA at this Anderson school, the fundraisers, they go through me sometimes, or they'll go through the principal. And when a couple times when I said no to the fundraisers, I go, no, I don't want to do the fundraiser. Because when you do the fundraiser, you have to do all that. You have to do the fundraisers. So they're promoting your fundraiser. They're promoting a fundraiser for me to do to the school, saying it's going to be good money, this and that. But the fundraiser that they wanted to do, I forgot what it was, like popcorn or maybe something else. I don't know. It's something. It wasn't popcorn. Something else. It could have been. I don't know what it was. But I'm like, no, it's okay. It's not. We're not doing that right now. And the fundraiser person's like, okay, well, can I meet with your principal? And I'm like, well, she's busy right now, and whatever it was. And she ends up seeing the principal, and the principal even said no. And the principal even said, like, I told you something. And I'm like, well, I'm like, at first I just said okay, but to me in my head it's like, well, I can't control what she went behind my back, like I told her no, you were busy, like no, you said no, like we're not interested in that, we're not doing that. And the lady just didn't want to take a no for an answer. And I kind of felt like a secretary at that time. Like, yeah, it kind of made me mad, like how that principal put me in that position. Yeah, it felt weird. But the whole PTA and president, the Anderson PTA thing, I do regret every moment I did it. These parents and teachers were horrible to me. I had a few help, Bonnie and Annie. But the rest, it was so hard. I gave it my all. I did it as like I'm hoping my children will see me working hard and not being lazy. And I make sure that I made it up with my boys. Like when after school we went out, we did things not for the school. We did things family time because I hated school, but I wanted them to see like be involved in your kids' lives. Because my mom wasn't there. And I was supposed to go to jail. My mom paid for my bail, or they paid for the fine. To be honest with you, I'd rather die. The judge didn't listen or hear me. Like, how can you didn't pay it? I don't know. I don't have a job. I don't have my kids. Where are you staying? I'm on this couch. I miss my kids. Can't get a job. I keep crying. No one wants to listen to me. I'm a victim of the human sex trafficking and domestic violence. The judge is like, well, don't know what to tell you. We're gonna take you in. So they put handcuffs on me. I went into the little basket bang thing, and then or the cage. And then my mom spoke up. Didn't matter. Can't really say I'm grateful because she's the one that put me in the situation. To me, it was just like a slap in my face. Like, I'm telling the judge I'm a victim of the human sex trafficking in Westminster School District, and here my mom, she has a mental, like something she can't really. To me, it's just like, you're not gonna back me up about the sexual abuse that was happening in the school. Really? Like, what really pissed me off is that the school knew about two classmates, Julie and Matt. I got in trouble for Julie and Matt. Two classmates, two boyfriend and girlfriend having sex. I got in trouble. Because supposedly the teachers or whatever, the principal, brought those people up. Having an orgy in a birthday. That's what they said. Like, they were already on me. They were already, like, someone already told them shit. Someone was making up bullshit. Like, in school, in middle school, I'm alone. I'm scared. I don't want none of that shit. Like, I knew at that time, I already knew I was sexually touched at a young age. And I knew in middle school that that's not, no, in middle school, I was already, like, having flashbacks of, like, just wanting to be a kid again, wanting to feel free again, not feeling dirty. I didn't want to feel dirty. I wanted to feel clean, and I couldn't. That was like, and then coming home to a dirty house and yelling and screaming and didn't want to be there. And my mom just, it's bad outside. It's bad. It's horrible. Oh, I'll take you to the park. I'll take you here. And she's all popped up in pills and sleeping. Mom, you said you're going to take us to the park. Oh, I'll take you in an hour. Mom, it's already nighttime. Oh, I'll take you next time. Take it tomorrow. Well, you said that yesterday. Stop bothering me. Stop bothering me. I'm tired. You know I work all day. I'm hard. You want to go homeless? You want to go broke and hungry? It's like, it's the same bullshit now. That's the same shit that I kept living with. knowing that that happened in 2011, and that came up, and my uncle Scott, the one that got the 12-year-old pregnant and had my cousin Lauren, well, he's dying of brain cancer. And Michelle Castro's mother, I believe, died from brain cancer. She pimped out her own daughter, 2 adults, to her boyfriend. Yeah, and there is a sheriff involved in that case as well, a female sheriff. And a male sheriff too. So when I go to jail, if I go to jail, or if I go to a hospital, if I go to the mental facility, or wherever I go, my spirit team already knows where I'm going. So wherever I'm planted, there's people for me to see, and people for me to observe, and people to like connect them. Yeah, so I'll tell people I'm a medium psychic, and they won't believe me, and they'll think that I'm a prostitute, and they'll bring in God, and I'm like, well, what God? And they'll say that they're dangerous people, they're a dangerous man, they're a dangerous man, or they're very dangerous, or they're good people, or whatever it is. They'll just gaslight me. Like, their intentions aren't good for me, but yet they have such pride in God. So when I tell them I don't believe in God, and then they stare me in the face going, well, I'm an evil man, or I'm a bad man. Well, how bad are you? Because I don't really give a fuck. I miss my kids. And you ain't gonna stop me from trying to get to my kids. So move along, go away. Keep that head up your ass as far as you can, because I don't really care, you know. I was just being nice. I was just trying to be nice to talk to you. I gave you a time of day, you know. It's just funny seeing that, like, they can't touch me. They're scared shitless. They're gone. Where's everybody? I've never seen HB Huntington Beach like that empty. Even Long Beach is empty. Where are all the people at? I need a body camera. So many dogs yesterday. I saw a lot more dogs than people yesterday. And my mom keeps manifesting dog shit. And someone keeps having their dog shit in the back. I just think that is funny. I hope you do remember my offsprings, my boys. When I smell cow manure, what I would used to say. There, for the rest of the people, whoever wants to listen, PTSD is manageable. Is I wouldn't say curable, but it's life. You have to deal with it the rest of your life. But how are you going to deal with it? You just flip it. If it makes you angry, catch it and be like, why is it making me angry? That's a trigger. Flip it and be like, how far you've come and laugh at yourself. Like, oh my, I did this, I could have done that. Why did I do this? It's a learning. Flip it and just like, I've come so far, and for me to fall back into that shithole again ain't happening. So it's worth a laugh at, because you know you've been in that hole and you don't want to go back, so you want to go forward. So that is a trigger moment, going like a warning, like Lost in Space, Danger Will Robinson, you know, like check yourself. In the Seal Beach shooting, multiple people were involved. I'm pretty sure doctors were involved, lawyers, judges, police, sheriffs, family members. It's not just one person, it's multiple people adding weight to that. It could have been prevented, just like the mass shootings in school. You get rid of the guns, you get rid of the kids shooting up other kids. You get rid of the guns, you get rid of that part, that killing, that genocide part. You don't need guns. I mean, guns are it's just like a computer. It's a weapon. It's like a phone. In the wrong hands, it's not good. In the right hands, it's learning, it's teaching, it's knowledge. In the wrong side of the hand, in the wrong hand, it's just nothing. Everyone doesn't know how to use it. I mean, once everyone understands where guns came from, let's be on the same page on that. Worldwide, we don't need guns. Worldwide, if we get rid of guns, we can start focusing on food, clean water. Instead of guns, put flowers in people's hands. We don't need guns. Children don't need guns. And as a mother, and once as a child, I never saw guns as a hero, as a saving grace, something that we can benefit off of. Plant a tree. The damage is gone. The damage that has been done has killed so much. How do you not understand what karma is? How do you not see it? For these tarot readers that all have blood on their hands, I see them, temptation online, and they're just grooming others. It's Huntington Beach with the Jesus and God. But why are there people in the streets getting harassed by the cops? Why can't people just roam around? Like, disability, hello? Like, no one understands how autism works. Where are their parents at? Sometimes their parents are old and they had kids at an old age, and there's no one to help these people, these kids that had disabilities, and they grow up as an adults. These special needs kids don't have support in the real world because people of God don't see that type of disability. It breaks my heart because a lot of disability children been neglected and abused. Oh my, not even, it needs to be fixed. My offsprings, I saw too much. I'm doing it for all the kids, including you boys. Because it could have happened to me, and that's all I see. A teacher told me I was stupid and I was never going to be anything. I'll never amount to anything. She's dead now. He's totally right. And the same teacher that slapped my friend in the face and later on committed suicide. He served in the military. Crazy. Matt's been coming up, the name Matt's been coming up, so synchronicities, I go by it. And I hope you boys learned it, and how I taught you the license plate game. That comes in handy with you boys. I guess this is it. The video. There are some other things I wanted to say about the synchronicities, about the Soul Beach shooting and family members on my side. The mental abuse that was going on in the MKultra. Because it's going to happen again if we don't get rid of the guns. And family court. The judges and lawyers need to take responsibility. They need to be behind bars. A lot of these people need to be behind bars, and that's where I'm putting my service, my brain, my medium psychic ability, because my videos are going to be helpful for people to be like, you know what, this judge is wrong, this, you know, I'm going to be that person to be like throwing down something, you know. I'll be in the room when they're talking. I'll be with the gossip, but I'll stop the gossip in my own spiritual realm with my ancestors. I love you boys, and I'll see you soon. Oh, hey Alexa, what day is it today?
It's Monday, November 18th.
Hey Alexa, what time is it today?
The time is 7:20 a.m.
Hey Alexa, what happened today in history? Hey Alexa, what happened today in history?
There are many events that happen today in history. It depends on the specific category you are interested in.
Hey Alexa, what happened on October 12th, 2011?
On October 12, 2011, the iPhone 4S was